Hey guys, this is Redneck Champ. Like I posted on my blog, for YouTube's blog, of course, the bulletin, or whatever you want to call it. I'm out antler hunting today, whitetail deer antler hunting. February is normally when the horns fall off, and I wanted to kind of bring you all along, record a little bit of it with you. I'm checking on my cattle. We raise cattle, me and my family does, and some of our neighbors do together. I had a heifer, which is a cow, a female, who has not had a calf yet, for those of you that's not really, into the cow thing. So she's a heifer, she never had one yet, but she's ready to. Like at any time, she's going to pop, literally, and she's going to have his calf. I was hoping that I could catch her having it and actually film it for you all. I don't know if some of y'all probably wouldn't watch it, but that's okay though. But I think it's pretty interesting. It's a kind of a miracle of life, But I want to, this is going to be bits and pieces. I normally do one whole log and put it on, but this one I'm going to go back and edit it and put it together for y'all. Hopefully I can find some antlers. First time I've been out this year yet. In this same area I'm hunting right now, I found a massive shed last year, like huge. And I've been hunting for this deer all last winter and things. My mom killed one here, and it could have been it. I don't think so though. After looking at the horns and comparing them. But anyways, I'm gonna do some looking around, but I want y'all to kind of see what I'm in here. Alright. I don't know if y'all can tell really well, but this is basically a strip mine. So this is a mountaintop removal site. Really, really old, like 20, 30, 40 years later. So, beautiful place. And, this is just down the mountainside somewhere. It's ain't like the top of it where it's really pretty. But it's where we run our cattle at and things. But this is an old dried up pond. They drained it and it's just, it's dried up now. But it's huge. Like, it held probably thousands and thousands and thousands of gallons of water. And the deer absolutely love that little spot right there. They go down there and they hide and they stay in there a lot because, speaking of which, right here are some elk droppings. Just so those of you who maybe live in a city and don't get to go out and hunt and look for elk poop and know what elk poop looks like. In Kentucky now, we've got a lot of elk now, again, where they reinstated them in here and stuff, and they're populated pretty well. But anyways, I'm going to cut this off, and I'll be back with more clips here in a little bit. Alright guys, so here's basically way down in the mountains down here from where I hunt at. My tree stands right on that way. Down the mountains, down the ridge, still back behind us. But, anywho, wow. Good sunflower seeds. I haven't found any horns yet. I found a ton of trails though, so at least I know the deer are still in here. Ton of sign, a lot of droppings. So at least I know they're still in here. It is just a matter of beating everybody else to the punch to get the antlers. And, kind of a bit of luck as well. You got to be lucky to find them. You got to go to the right spot, but then you got to be lucky to find them. And being that there's a pond of water here, and they normally always travel through if it's dry, it's untelling how many antlers just laying around inside this water. Because that's normally, they've been going down here walking too. Let me show you what they're doing. I don't know if you really make it out or not, but right through there they're coming through. And walking out into the water, getting them a drink. But normally, they go out in the middle of the water, and they kind of just, it's not normally water, but it's normally dry, and then they go right on through there, around towards my tree stand. So, that's the gist of what the deer normally do here. I'm going to go look some more, and I'll have more of a conversation with you later, with more, hopefully with an antler by then. My first tree stand I looked at was still there, so thankfully nobody stole it. Somebody actually stole my mom's, deer sign, a lot of it, stole my mom's ladder stand, and I got by with it. So, like a week after she killed her deer, brand new tree stand, we just bought it like a week before the season, and end up stealing it. So we was pretty daggone peed off at that. But here's just some of the deer sign. I think you can see that pretty good, I believe. Just like, you know, the toes set in there like that. There's some baby sign there too. You know, they should be actually having their babies by now, because they, you know, they breed. They'll be getting ready to have their babies, because they, wow, it's like looking at zits on my face. They get bred in the fall when you're actually hunting them, when they're getting bred, and then, you know, they have them in the spring, like with everything, spring babies. But anyways, I want to mention it now before I forget about it. The literal Dragon Age 2 trailer I'm making. I'm not gonna be able to like make a song or do a usual literal trailer. And the reason is because it's kind of hard to. They don't really give you a lot of good solid stuff with it. So I'm still doing it. I'm gonna try to have it done by the end of this weekend. Man, I thought I found an antler. Stupid turtle shell. Swore that was an antler. I was about ready to start jumping up and down like a little schoolgirl. I'm getting giddy. But what I'm gonna end up doing, good Lord, I can't walk, is doing like a talk over. So like where I got this son bitch, where like Flemeth and people talk during it. Well, I'm just gonna do like a talk through with it. So it's actually gonna be really good. So make sure when I do put that up, you do watch it, because I believe it's gonna be pretty good. Now I might be wrong. It's not the usual literal trailer, you may say, that everybody's accustomed to, especially Toby and things like he does. But there's really no song with it. And there's not even a beat to it that you can do anything with. I even tried dubbing in some other music on top of that, but you just can't do it. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I want to pick another trailer, music trailer or video game trailer, something like that, and do one over it, because I just can't do it with it. But I'm still gonna do one. It's just not gonna be in that type of style. Wrong direction again. But I'm gonna continue looking, because if I keep on walking and doing this, I'm probably gonna miss some. And I'll be back with you a little bit. I'm gonna show you my other tree stand, actually where it's at and stuff. Not like directly show you on GPS and a map and all that, but you get the gist. I'm gonna show you basically where it's at later. Alright guys, so basically here's where my other tree stand is. This pond, this water hole is what it is, a water hole. See this big old high wall up there. So all the water pulls up right here. And it's normally never, ever, 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 ever this big. Alright, that's huge. But it's rained a lot lately, and it's flooded the place. Plus all the snow, etc. But you can tell there's one rub here. Where the deer take their horns and they rub up against a tree. And this is normally where my salt block is, like my salt lick and stuff, mineral lick. But it's flooded even this. And there's where my tree stand is. I don't know if you can see that good or not, but the skylight's pretty rough. But, you know, it's a pretty good little piece up in the tree. That's a little better. If I move it quickly, you can kind of get the light on it just right. But, being completely honest, I'm glad it's still there. It's 2 for 2. Thankfully, nobody's got it. I took all the steps out. Screwing steps in the tree. Not killing a tree does not hurt them. For those of you who are like tree lovers, it's fine. I promise you. I screwed the steps back out though. So if anybody want to steal it, they basically have to bring their own steps in. It's a long way to walk to with steps and ladders to get in here to try to steal my tree stand. Where Mommy's was right on down that way behind me, where I just showed y'all the water hole. A little bit closer to the road where the people were able to kind of walk in, who are trespassing, mind you. So on top of stealing, they're also trespassing. But I haven't found any horns, so I got a surprise for you if you keep on watching this. If I don't find a horn here before I quit, I'm gonna reward you all for sticking with me and watching this boring short vlog. So let's just say that I'm carrying something with me that makes a loud noise and that is pretty freaking awesome. It's my baby. I take it everywhere I go. I don't go back to school even without it, just because of the fact that you never know who might come around and try to bother you. Let's just say it don't shank people. So stick around. I might show you a little surprise gift if I don't find a horn. If I find a horn, yeah, I may show you anyways. Who knows? Stick with me though. Hey guys, I'm gonna throw this clip in there quick. Here's some elk actually back here where we been doing our walking and stuff. That doesn't look like an elk. Those are elk though. Sorry for my shakiness. I'm in the vehicle and I'm zooming in really far away. But yeah, those are elk, in case you've never actually seen one up close and personal. If you never smelt one, you need to. Those things smell horrible. Oh my lord, they stink so much. Like, you think cows stink? My lord, them elk stink worse. But there we go. Stabilized it a little bit. But they was just out there and about. Out and about in the field, just chilling. Just chilling out. But I won't throw this clip in the middle of this that quick though. Let's see a little bit. And here's that elk again, since she don't want to leave. Trying to get a lot more stabler. Let me back out. Put you on the actual truck itself. And hopefully it won't be too shaky. I learned with this daggone camcorder though that, hey you, look at that beautiful tail. Show us your butt, honey. Show us that thing. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Don't learn with these daggone camcorders, man. The closer you zoom in, there, that helped it. The closer you zoomed in, you zoom in on something, the way the worse shakier it gets. But just so you know, she's a pretty good piece away. In case you couldn't tell. And I'm looking through the windshield too. But they should be getting ready to have babies too, if they ain't already having them. But anyways, I'm gonna show you that real quick too. Alright, see. How's it going, everybody? I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not, but I didn't find any horns. Some reason there's a water bottle sitting over there, and some reason I have some paper towels in my hand, and something just wants to make me roll this up in a ball for some reason. I don't know why. And to stick it right behind my ears for some reason. But anyways, what I have here in my pockets that I normally carry for all my protection is a Ruger 45. It is a P345, if I ain't mistaken. A Ruger 345, P345. It is a really nice gun to shoot, semi-automatic. Safety is this here, makes the actual firing pin drop down away from the hammer, so the hammer cannot do anything. If I was to pull this back, shoot it right now, try to pull the trigger, it will not do anything, because the firing pin is completely out of the way. The firing pin is what hits the bullet, causes it to go off. So, with that being said, I don't know if y'all can actually still see it or not, but I am going to actually try to hit the bottle. I'm not really far away from it, but I haven't shot this thing in probably about 3 months, to be completely honest. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I ain't shot this thing in forever, so prepare to laugh your head off. I'm like about 15 foot from this pop can, from this water bottle. So let's see what happens, if I can actually hit anything or not. I can hit it. But basically, it's a really nice, sweet, smooth shooting gun. Right where I was trying to aim at, because I was trying to allow you all to actually have the water blasting there, so I'm hoping that it caught that. But hit it right there because the water was only filled up to right here, so I was trying to hold right in the center here. Hit it right in the bottom, so perfectly. Made it blow up in there. Really sweet shooting gun. And where did my cartridge go? I heard it hit over here. I won't pick that up, don't worry. But basically, really smooth shooting gun. I absolutely love it. Well, here, I'll just drop it out a clip. Let you see a shell. For those of you who are interested and actually in this kind of stuff. I'm all about video games, don't get me wrong. But I do like a little bit of firing. You know, I like my FPS shooters. I love my Call of Duty and stuff, but man, there's nothing better than actually getting out and shooting the real deal. It's 45 cartridge. In case you've never seen one in real life. Got a brar, man, that thing hurt. But anyways, didn't find a shed like I done said there, in case you didn't hear me. It probably muffled a little bit, which is okay. If it was, I'm restating my sentences. But you got an exciting video from me anyways there. You got to see me shoot the 45. The Ruger 45, absolutely love the little thing. I keep it clean, like I can do it and really, really fast. I can do it with my eyes closed. Cleaning the gun, because man, I love that little thing. I absolutely love it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go back home now. So you won't really know it, but I'm gonna go home and do some play some video games and get y'all some videos out. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Maybe in some dead space here in a little bit, or something like that. But until next time, I'll catch you all later. Hopefully you enjoyed this little bit of footage that I composed out in the walls. I don't like to always stay inside the doors, inside the four walls all the time. I really like getting outside. I could use that, couldn't I? I really recommend ear protection with shooting guns. I mean, if you don't already shoot guns, you ever go shoot them, make sure you put some ear protection in, okay? But I'm going to pick up my garbage, trying to find that shell, that cartridge. I don't like leaving these cartridges out and about. But it's really interesting when you get outside. I really love the outdoors. I'm an outdoors kind of guy. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and Lord willing, I will see you a little bit later.